The Weems Empire.
Hello everyone and welcome to the program. I'm Brian, President, CEO, and HR, and host of the Weems Empire. And we are broadcasting to you from the shed quarters of the Weems Empire. So, I wanted to pull a game out tonight, a board game out from the collection of the Empire. And guess what? It's October. So, it's going to have a little theme to it. And with it being October, I am going to try my best the next few weeks up until Halloween to post a few of my, spooky board games. So, thanks for watching again. And tonight, I pulled out a pretty good, an oldie from the Empire collection. And let's get right into it. I think I got it set up here. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Alright, so this is a pretty common game. Believe it or not, they actually have a Casper game they made in the 70s. And I actually see this one more often. And this one was made by Milton Bradley in 1959. So it's hard to believe. That's almost, 60 something years old that this game was sitting on shelves in some store somewhere back in the day. So I always start these off by saying, let's take a look at the box, okay? Because this is what grabs the kids' attention, okay? This is what's going to get you to look at it while it's sitting on the shelf in that particular store. And one of the things I wonder about games like this, of course it's been in my collection for a while, is where did it spend the first, say, 50 years? Who was it with? Was it the original owner? Where did it come from? Where did they buy it from originally? Now you can see, I'm not sure if this is how much I paid for it, but it was for sale for 50 cents at some point, maybe at a garage sale or a thrift store before it got to me. So 50 cents is a good deal. So, cool box art. Gives you a breakdown of the entire board, which we'll look at in a second. I love Casper right here. And which, by the way, did you ever notice that Casper is pretty much just Richie Rich? I mean, he looks just like him, but he's just a ghost. And love the owl outside in the background here. Give it a little spooky feel. And it says, for 2, 3, or 4 players, this is the simple but very exciting game. The object is to be the first player to move 4 ghosts around the spooky path and into the haunted house. See playing board above. And let's break that out. And ages 5 to 12. I already told you, Milton Bradley. This is where I would normally flip it over. But as you can see, they didn't have much on the box art on the bottom back then. And before I get to the board, let's look at this. Let me grab this out and get it out the way. So here's our inside, okay? Here's our instructions. And actually a lot of instructions for such a simple game. And we'll get into those a little bit. But remember, this would set inside the board, the frame of the board. And here's my spinner, which is missing its arrow. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. And pretty cool here, okay? So it breaks down all your directions. And of course, the object is to win the game. So, let's look at the board. There we go. I think I can fit most of it in the frame here. Maybe just a little bit's missing on each side. And, again, this is why I collect board games right here. This art, okay? I mean, look at this. This is vintage. Not overly scary. Funny, spooky. But as a kid, I mean, this just would have been the best thing, okay? And I mean, so you have Casper down here holding this flag. Casper the Friendly Ghost. You got the spookier looking ghost up here. I don't know if that's one of his uncles or whatever. from the movie, just a different version. And then, of course, you got the haunted house right here, home. And these are your ghosts, okay? We got red ghosts, or blue ghosts right here, okay? Red ghosts right here. And, get the board straight. Our yellow ghosts right here. And our green ghosts, whoop, I dropped one, but that's all right. Right here. Oh, here's the other blue one. So our red ghosts, we're actually missing one. Okay, so the object of the game is to get your ghost completely around the board, okay, and back to your home spot, and then you go, and then you can finally head into the haunted house, okay? So it's pretty much basic rules. You spin the board, you spin the little spinner, and you can move one ghost that many spots, or you can move two ghosts, however many combinations. You know, if you roll like a 5, you can move 1 5 spaces, or 1 2 and 1 3. And the little star spaces right here are actually safe spots, okay? So as long as you're on there and somebody rolls, and they can't land and take your player, because that's one of the objects. If you land on one of the white spaces, you can take the other player and send them back home, okay? So the object is you want to be the first one to get all 4 of your ghosts, keep calling them players, ghosts, into the haunted house, and you will win the game. So pretty basic rules, but I can just imagine, you know, again, if you're younger and you're watching this, remember, take away the internet, rewind, take away cable that came in the 80s, go back into the 50s. There will probably, not everybody could completely pick up the big networks, the big, 3, NBC, ABC, CBS, I think maybe I'm leaving one out. And maybe radio was still kind of big then. And I could just imagine somebody who's probably in their 50s now playing this game back when they were a kid, and this was probably a pretty cool, what would I say, current type of game to play at that time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's going to include my my selection for tonight. And like I said, I'm going to try to get a few more games in before the end of the month with a little bit of a spooky theme, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to, okay? But thanks for watching the video, and I hope everybody has a great day, and God bless, and peace out, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
The Weems Empire.